Welcome to Let's Talk Sport and Sports Keeda for today's preview of Everton versus Arsenal, taking place on this Sunday, 2:05 kickoff. Because of these adverts these days on Sky Sports and whatnot, they need that extra advert time and all that stuff. Joe Stanley are joining me on the Skype line, and Joe, Everton, they're doing okay now, aren't they? After a brief scare, the bad loss against Newcastle, going 2-0 up at half-time to only lose 3-2 at the end, managed to bounce back in recent results. 2-0 victories against Everton before the international break, and West Ham just after the international break as well. Everton looking like a really good side at the moment, and looking like they could potentially push for best of the rest finish if results go their way this season.
Yeah, the silver outcall seems to have died down a little bit in recent weeks, because obviously a few weeks ago all the Everton fans were obviously having a riot and everything. Mourinho was coming in and all this lot. Never going to happen in a million years. And but obviously, yeah, since the Newcastle defeat, Jordan Pickford all over again, wasn't it really? Dropping the ball, should have been sent off for the penalty, but escaped that one. But I think, yeah, I don't know what's happened. The people got the wraps up in the recent games, and obviously, the West Ham performance, West Ham was just simply shocking. I don't know what happened with West Ham, to be honest, but Everton were all over them. Great result. Bernard's goal was fantastic. And who did they played before the international break?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. The Chelsea result, I didn't expect. I expected it to be a draw at the least. I know Chelsea aren't in the greatest of form, but I didn't expect them to get anything really in terms of a win on that game. Because a 2-0 win was done with Everton, and I think that just boosted their confidence somewhat.
Yeah, certainly the defence has been holding up over the past 2 games as well. 2 clean sheets for Pickford, as well as that strong defence of usual Dingy, Coleman, Keane, Zuma, and you know it's been a really good stronghold. Would the defence be the reason why they finish? If they were to finish in 7th this season, would the defence really be the key reason why they were able to do that?
I think so, yeah, because obviously previous years Everton's defence hasn't been perfect, let's be honest, it hasn't been solid. I think they had that one season under Martinez where they were okay defensively in the first season, but then something just seemed to happen in the second season, and obviously Martinez then got the sack. One or two men, I was never convinced defensively with Everton. I think the attack failed them out a few times. I say attack, one man attack, Romelu Lukaku, and obviously he's at Man United now, so we can't rely on him. I think Charlton, he's blows hot and cold for Everton up top, so they've needed a solid defence to cover the fact that they haven't been able to score as many goals as maybe they should be up top, because it's really tackle-wise. We've got Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin and Houston, is it? Houston with 3 strikers?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think Calvert-Lewin and Houston are the sort of players that are going to get you double figures each season. They'll get you 10 tops, if that, and I don't think they're anywhere near combined with 10. And Richarlison, I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I know he's in double figures for the season at the moment. But defensively, Michael Keane, he came in last season, there's question marks about him, but I think he's up his game this year. Ginia's been solid at the back since he's taken over from Nathan Baines. It's good to have Baines, experience on the bench when he's fit. Right back, Seamus Coleman's always been brilliant for Everton. I think, obviously, he's had that big injury, and it's a big worry. Was it last year he got the injury, the year before, where he broke his leg and he was out for 18 months?
Yeah.
So there was a worry there. And obviously Kurt Zuma's got the experience from Chelsea where he's won the titles. So obviously they've got the key experience and youth in there as well, which is what you need in a good defence.
Yeah, certainly youth and experience is definitely a good intertwine between the two, and Everton have managed to turn around their form really over the past couple of weeks with 2 back-to-back 2-0 victories. Same as Arsenal as well. They've had 2 back-to-back 2-0 victories in the Premier League, having one against Manchester United before the international break, and also against Newcastle recently as well on Monday night. Fantastic performance by them. Arsenal now looking like they've already surpassed their performance from last season under Arsene Wenger, and now they're looking like they're going to return to the Champions League this season. And really, the reason for it has to be the performances of their 2 strikers, Aubameyang and Lacazette, with both of them in double figures this season in terms of goals, Joe.
Yeah, well, when Pierre-Emerick come in from Dortmund last season, people are saying he could be the player that they've been missing, because obviously since Thierry Henry's gone, since Thierry Henry, because since Pierre-Emerick's gone, obviously, he's not really had that out-and-out goal. So you could argue about Robin van Persie, but really, he only had that fantastic 30-goal season, before he joined Manchester United. Here and there, he did get into double figures, but he was never really hitting the highs as he did that one season before he went to United. And he followed it through for his first season at United, and then under David Moyes, there was nothing. Yeah, you had Adebayor, but he jumped 50-50 at the earliest opportunity just to grab the cash, let's be honest. And then, maybe count Silverware as well, came for him, but really it's mainly money, let's be honest. the early City days, let's be honest. And I think, Lacazette, he was cautious for Leo. Last season there was arguments whether he was going to be good enough for Arsenal, but I think they sort of manager that knows how to work together. They've got a solid strike partner, great link-up play, and Unai Emery's system just seems to suit him really, really well. Whether it's because Unai Emery managed PSG for a bit and he understood what he could do in the French league, and has adapted that to Arsenal. I think, to be honest, if Arsenal in the summer can get a few more quality players, another good number 10 and a couple of other attacking players in terms of midfielders, and maybe one or two defenders to sort of defence, they'll have a good chance to compete. I'm not saying for the title, but consolidate that top four, and then maybe in another year or two compete for a title.
Yeah, most certainly. I don't think there are too many pieces away from a real challenge to secure a consistent top four spot once more. Arsenal and Everton played against each other earlier in the season, back in September. Joe, guess what scoreline it was in that game?
Back in September, I'm trying to remember now. Yeah,
you should need to remember. I've said the scoreline 4 times already in this preview.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 to Arsenal it was. So what's the scoreline going to be in this game on Sunday between Everton and Arsenal at the Goodison Park?
2-0 probably.
we could say, yeah.
Either that or 2-2. You never know. Last year it was 5-2, wasn't it, at Arsenal?
5-1 it was last year, yeah.
5-1 5-2 the year before, yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to go for a 2-0 or 2-2?
2-1 I'll go. I'll split the difference and go 2-1.
Okay. I'm going to go for a 2-0 for Arsenal. I think Arsenal should be able to keep a clean sheet in this one. And I think Aubameyang and Lacazette have got the firepower in order to get the job done.